Hello and welcome to graphic.com.gh from the Graphic Online TV newsroom. This is the news in brief. We have a brief on why the police has invited Kwame A+ over Ahmed Swale's death, the latest on the sale of 60% of SNIT stake in 4 hotels, and we will tell you about the second person of Ghanaian origin to win the Euros.
On Friday, the 12th of July 2024, organized labor called on all workers to join an indefinite strike starting from today, Monday, 15 July 2024, to back our demand for the termination of the process towards the sale of 60% of SNIT's shares in the 4 hotels. In a letter dated 12th of July 2024, with reference number BC-12-07-2024, SNIT informed organized labor that it has terminated the sale of 60% of its stake in the hotels. At an emergency meeting held today, Monday, 15 July 2024, organized labor has decided to call off the strike. All workers are requested to resume work on Tuesday, 16 July 2024. We are giving SNIT 1 month to engage organized labor to address all outstanding issues related to the management of our pensions. Otherwise, we will advise ourselves.
And that was Dr. Yauba, Secretary General of Trade Union Congress, speaking on behalf of organized labor to call off the strike declared last week Friday over the sales of SNIT's 60% stake in 4 hotels. Meanwhile, SNIT has terminated the process following stakeholder disagreement with the move to invite private investment into the non-performing hotel assets.
That notwithstanding, workers were absent at many workplaces on Monday morning. In the Volta regional capital of Ho, the ministry's area was desolate when Graphic Online's Alberto Mario Noreti visited. The streets were virtually empty, devoid of the usual morning traffic, except for a few rickshaws which were spotted during working hours. The industrial action caused a significant reduction in commuter services as most workers stayed away from their duty posts. The premises of the Volta Regional Coordinating Council, Ghana Education Service, and the Judicial Service were all deserted. At the Ho Teaching Hospital, the outpatients department was not running. Only emergency and ward services were ongoing when the graphic team visited the facility. However, the doors of the SNIT office were open to the public.
And still on the SNIT and the hotel issue, the University of Teachers Association of Ghana had demanded that the termination of the tender was not enough and that the SNIT board should be dissolved in addition to the resignation of all senior management members of SNIT. But Kofi Bosompim Osafoma, for the Director General of SNIT, disagreed with that call and says it was unfair considering the changes that the current management had brought to the SNIT operations. He spoke in a radio interview with CTFM this morning.
The problem is we have pension fund assets. That is people's money. And again, I wouldn't say other people's money. It's people's money, workers' money. If you have a fiduciary duty to improve performance, do you not try to do something about it? Is that the real cardinal sin in looking to improve the performance of underperforming assets? I don't think that is wrong. And again, I think UTAG, it's university. So let's talk about how one would manage a portfolio. You cannot manage a portfolio without doing anything. Something has to be done. We just have differences in opinion in how we arrive there.
The police invited Kwame Asario, Ben popularly known as A+, to assist the ongoing investigation into the death of undercover journalist Ahmed Swale following his recent claim on social media that he had some information regarding the case.
The court case unit under the Criminal Investigation Department of the Ghana Police Service has been handling the cases together with other cases of that nature, following Kwame A+'s latest pronouncement that he has some information that could assist the ongoing investigation. The police has therefore invited him.
And still on crime, the Ghana Police Service had called for the collaboration of the traditional media to stop misinformation, disinformation and fake news, particularly as the country head for the general election. The police high command said that 3 vices could jeopardize the security of the country, for which the media must work together with the police to nip into the bud.
Dr. George Ekufu-Dampare, the Inspector General of Police who made the call, said the rising trend of misinformation, disinformation and fake news had implications for the security of the state, especially as the country headed for the polls, and as such must be curtailed and rooted out. He stressed that there was the need to work together and find a way of dealing with such matters. As the people who do not wish Ghana well, even including some Ghanaians who have never witnessed war and yet want to see confusion for selfish reasons, will use that as a medium. The IGP said this during an engagement with the editor graphic, Theophilus Yate, and a team of editors from the Daily Graphic. The editor was accompanied by the news editor, Samuel Blodepe, the editor graphic, Digital, in Ogdafa Frempong, the chief sub-editor, Zakaria Hassan, among others. The Inspector General intimated that there were countries where such vices and incidents had been used for distraction, which meant they should not be allowed to fester in Ghana during an election year.
And in health, the Ghana Health Service on Sunday issued an alert after recording 9 cases of dengue fever in the eastern region. The announcement followed the unusual case of clinical malaria, which did not respond to anti-malarial treatment and therefore prompted further investigation, which revealed that they were dengue fever.
Dr. Patrick Kumar Boaji, the Director General of the Ghana Health Service, has therefore requested all regional directors of the GHS and chief executives of teaching hospitals to disseminate the alert to all health workers, including those in mission and private establishments. This step aims to enhance surveillance and ensure that all suspected malaria cases undergo laboratory confirmation. The detected dengue fever cases were confirmed at the Noguchi Memorial Institute for Medical Research after samples were sent from patients exhibiting acute febrile illnesses. Health workers have been advised to be vigilant and adhere to the surveillance case definitions for dengue fever. A suspected case is identified as any person with acute febrile illness of 2 to 7 days duration, accompanied by 2 or more of the symptoms including headache, retroorbital pain, or leukopenia.
And before we go, football was unable to go home to England on Sunday night as Nico Williams became the second player of Ghanaian descent to win the Euro after helping Spain secure 2-1 victory over England. Williams' younger brother of Ghana, Black Star forward Inaki Williams, joined Marcel Desailly, who won the tournament in 2000 with France.
Nico Williams, the Athletic Bilbao star, gave Spain the lead 2 minutes after the halftime break with an assist from Barcelona's Lamine Yamal. Chelsea's Cole Palmer then raised hope of a comeback with a composed left foot strike at the 73rd minute. However, Spain snatched the win 4 minutes from time with the help of Oyarzabal. Williams' goal also makes him the first player of Ghanaian descent to score in a Euro final. Nico Williams was also considered one of the best players of the Euro 2024, delivering a brilliant display for Spain, who won the tournament for a record 4th time at the expense of England.
Thank you for watching. For more news, please visit our website at graphic.com.gh and follow us on all social media platforms at Graphic Online Ghana on TikTok, Daily Graphic Ghana on Facebook and Instagram, and Graphic GH on YouTube and X. I am Mirabna Koba.